Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you are. My name is John, or Last Frontier Bricks, and this is my review of the Mega Construx Halo UNSC Falcon Sweep. It is set number HDP62, comes with 748 pieces, and retails for $70. Now, this set originally came out in spring 2021. Now, this set actually has a bit of an interesting history. It originally came out in spring of 2022, but to say that Mattel and Mega Construx handled the release of this set rather poorly would be an understatement. It was massively underproduced, distribution was terrible, and most of the sets ended up in the hands of scalpers who would make you pay an arm and a leg just to get one of these guys. But fortunately, one of the main guy for when it comes to Mega Construx reviews by the name of Domain, I'll leave a link to his channel in the description of this video. Basically, he banded the Mega Halo community and basically did what M&R Productions did to get the 501st Battle back. He basically did a campaign to get these guys back. And just like Lego did, Mega Construx, they listened to the community. And then, so, back in December of 2022, Mega revealed that they would be bringing the Falcon Sweep back. And true to their word, just a couple weeks ago, on August 28th, they did just that. They released the Falcon back on their website, Mattel Creations, and they would distribute it anywhere in the world. And to make sure scalpers didn't get a hold of all of them again, they made sure to limit into the amount of sets you could buy to a maximum of 2 per person. Now, I only got 1, but boy, am I glad I got the 1. Because this was originally going to be the first Mega Halo set I was going to review, but after finding out just how hard it would be to get a hold of it, and how expensive they made it, I ended up going with the Red Team Warthog, and the rest is history. Anyway, let's get to the actual review of this set. Now, this is actually the original box art from that original release of 2022. When Mega decided to bring it back, they decided not to change up the box art to the bluish purple Forerunner-esque design that you've seen on basically all the other Mega Halo sets I've reviewed. And boy, am I glad that they made that decision, because this box art is just beautiful. Reach is shown off in all its glory. You can actually see Visegrad Relay in the top left corner from the very first level of Halo Reach. It shows off the entire Noble team. Again, very much like the box art for the Halo Reach game. And then, of course, you got all 6 of your figures on the right hand side. You turn it around, you got another really good view. This set right from behind you got the 3 of your Spartans on the top. Got the Mega Halo logo with 2 more Spartans. Then on the right side, you got the Halo Universe logo with 4 of your Spartans. That comes with 6, and on the back, you of course have everything. You see everything that comes with this set, and again all 6 of your Spartans on the left hand side, including all of their weapons and accessories that come with this set. So they did a wonderful job with this box art. This is beautiful. I am very happy that they decided not to change it up. And speaking of the box, I am happy to say that, like most of the other Mega sets I reviewed, you don't have to destroy the box in order to open it up. All you have to do is open the pull tab here. If I can get it open. Let's see. Let's see if that helped any. Ooh, almost got it. There we go. Hey, ooh, a little damaged. This might be because my box is got my box a little beat up. Oh, hang on. Wait, come on. Huh. I don't remember this being. I don't remember box openings being this difficult. But there we go. Didn't really have to destroy it. It's just a little damaged. Whew. That's a lot of bags. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bags. 1 piece out without a bag. And here are the instructions. Once again, with that beautiful box art. Alright. And it just jumps right into build. And on the back, they do show a couple of sets. One of them being the Halo Spartan helmet set, and one of my personal favorites that I haven't gotten yet, the Arbiter's Quest. Can't wait to get all of that one. Yep, that's it. Alright, so that's it for the unboxing. That's all the bags. I'm gonna get this guy built, and then I'm gonna start my review, starting as usual with the figures. Alright, for our first figure we have Noble 1 or Carter A259. Good. I will say that first off, for the figures, it's gonna, and they're like my review on the Banshee Breakout. You do have to put them together. They are in bags. They are not put together. But starting off with Carter, you got some good prints all around. You got the good, basically straight white line on the leg. Good printing on the armor piece here. This is quite a bit looser than any of the other armor pieces. It does move quite a bit, but it's still good printing. Look, the gold on his eyes looks fantastic. Good little red mark on his helmet. Great job on the symbol on his chest piece. You can see a molded on knife here. Good looking. I'm a little disappointed with the gap between the hip and torso, but other than that, good looking figure all around. And of course, with all 6 figures, you do get a plate for them to be able to stand on. But still, good looking figure. Oh, and he comes with a DMR. The scope there is just a tiny piece that you just slide on the rim. And speaking of weapons, you'll find that they do a good job on all these weapons, make them a little customizable. As you can see, while the main body is black, you can see some dark gray on that weapon. And of course, like with all the other figures, you can just, there you go. Oh, you can just grab onto the weapon, and he's good to go. Good figure, good weapon. And up next we have Noble 2, aka Cat B320. One thing you'll notice is that she's been through some rougher times than most other Spartans. She's lost an arm. And you'll notice that compared to her human arm, her robotic arm doesn't have as much mobility. You can't bend her arm at the elbow, which I do believe is canon to Halo Reach. But again, good printing with that metallic gray on the helmet, good markings all over on the torso and on the legs. Thanks. Gorgeous, just another gorgeous looking. They really put out all the stops for these figures, and on the weapons, as I said, as you can see with this Magnum, there is just the smallest white stripe that goes around from one side to the other. I never thought I know how small the weapons can get with pistols. Doggone it, that's the second time that's happened. This is one of the downsides with putting the figures together. It won't always stay in one piece. But still, never thought I'd see a painted Magnum on a figure. They really are pulling out all the stops. So, aside for the figure falling apart, she's good to go. And next up we have Noble 3, aka June A266. Again, good color on the good gold coloring on the visor. Love the added camo. On June, he is the sniper of the team. I forgot to mention. Carter is the classic heroic leader. Cat is your technician. June is your sniper. And you can actually, speaking of sniper, you can actually see the rounds for his weapon right there on a small bandolier on his shoulder. He's got I believe that's supposed to be a knife on the other. Good markings and printings all around. He's actually got a grenade. I believe that's a grenade attached to his chest. Good printings all around, and of course your sniper needs a good sniper rifle, which it certainly does. This is actually done in all two pieces. It is first you have for the sniper rifle, then you have the tripod, which just attaches like so. Oh, that tripod is adjustable and got good range of motion. There we go. Yep, good range of motion, and much like Carter's DMR. Actually, I can't really tell if this is a black weapon with a lot of gray painted on, or if this is a gray weapon with a lot of black painted on. The balance is just so good on this. I actually didn't really notice that until now. But, yep, there we go. Of course, this thing is just a monster. I think in real life, the weapon's actually basically 6 foot, basically as long as the person who's carrying it is tall. But there you go. Good looking, again, another good looking figure with another good looking weapon. And next up we have your close quarters specialist of Noble Team, Noble 4, aka Emilio 239. Probably my personal favorite of the looks of Noble Team. Love the helmet printing on there with basically the skull marks. Good printing and coloring on all the armor pieces. Love the little target detail. Oh, and of course all that ammo. He's got a full-on ammo belt and a couple bandoliers full of shotgun shells. And of course, for shotgun shells, you need a shotgun, which of course he carries a dark gray with a black painting on it. Just attaches, just like all the other weapons, attaches like so. However, he does have another personal favorite weapon. He also carries a dagger. As you see, they actually painted the blade with a metallic gray painting. That is super tight. Like, look at this thing. This thing's the size of my thumbnail. And they actually managed to paint that thing. It's crazy. You'd never see this kind of detail on something as small as a Lego piece. And yet Mega does it. And I love it. It's fantastic. And next up, we have our heavy weapons specialist, Noble 5, aka George059. Now, you're probably wondering what's up with the lack of A or B with him. Long story short, he is a Spartan 2, while all the others are Spartan 3s. He was the second generation of Spartan, which means he was in the same graduating class as Master Chief. And like I said, he's your heavy weapons guy, and of course he's got a bunch of heavy armor, which again, gorgeously painted, good details on all of them. He does have one extra thing that the other Spartans don't have, and that is this backpack. It is detachable, and of course, for a heavy weapons guy, you need something big. And boy, did they give something big! Look at the size of this thing. Look at all the detail. Not to mention the yellow marking. That is one heavy weapon for a heavy weapons specialist. So, let's get this thing attached. You got one hand here. There we go. Swing that arm around. And there we go. Alright, now he's ready to go. That looks fantastic. I would not want to mess with this guy. And for our final figure, we have the final member of Noble Team, Noble 6, aka Spartan 312. We don't know his actual name because he's the player character in Halo Reach. So basically, he is you. And actually, speaking of making the character you, one of the main features in Halo Reach is being able to make your character, make Noble 6, look however you want him. Which is actually one of the reasons why I actually prefer being able to put the figures together in this one, because customization was one of the key features in Halo Reach. You could make your character look any way you want. However, I do like the fact that when it came to the set, they started him with the base look. When you first load up the game and first play the game, no customization. This is what he looks like. Once again, good coloring on the helmet. I like the added detail of just kind of the split in the gold, much like it in the actual game. He's got himself a knife molded onto his torso. Good markings of the blue on the torso and the legs, and just a little red symbol on the back of his torso. And once again, they went all out with the weapons. He's got himself an assault rifle, which, much like his pistol, has a white stripe across the top. So this is probably the least detailed of the figures, but it certainly does justice to the character. And since I've already got the Halo Heroes version of Noble 6, I see no reason why I can't do a little bit of comparison. You do see a bit more markings on the Halo Heroes version, and the knife is a bit better colored. It does, although the Falcon version does have a few extra markings than him. The blue is a bit. The blue on the Halo Heroes is a bit more faded and not as bright. And of course, the big difference is the assault rifle, where in a sense I believe the Halo Heroes Noble 6 was part of the 10th anniversary, so he's got a gold assault rifle. And as you notice, he doesn't have the red marking on the back. So there aren't a whole lot of differences, but they are noticeable. So before we get to Falcon, there are a few small side builds. First off, we have a standard and Halo Fusion Coil in yellow. For those of you who aren't familiar with the Halo games, these basically act as your explosive barrels in Call of Duty and Medal of Honor. You shoot them, they explode, they kill guys. It's a very simple build. Only 4 pieces are involved. 2 pieces for the yellow, the main part of the box and the top, but it's very well done. I gotta admit, I really like the mold for the the main part. Very well done. And next up, well, it's not really much of a build. It is also, well, this is we got an ammo crate. Hey, do you see it on it? Printed on one side, you have the UNSC logo, and you also have HDP62. Whoa, which is a nice little Easter egg, considering that is actually the set number for the Falcon Sweep. As you can probably hear, there is something bouncing around in there. So go ahead, take off the top, and you'll find 2 grenades. I don't know if you could fit all the Spartan's weapons in there, but I did check, and it is long enough to be able to fit both June's sniper rifle and George's machine gun. So you might be able to fit all the weapons in there. I honestly don't know. I haven't tested it. But another simple but nice little addition to this set. And for the last of the side builds, you have just a little bit of beach with some sandbags. To be able to, you got some good space to put some figures down. You might be able to get one, you can get one, maybe two in there. And it does provide, again, a little bit of environment. There is a beach here seen in Halo Reach. I don't remember if there are actually sandbags there, but there is cover. So just a nice little just a nice simple little addition, and for play value. The sandbags are kind of 2x4 bricks. Look good. Don't think I'd ever seen Lego do anything like this. Of course, they don't really do any military stuff outside of Star Wars, but because that's more sci-fi than actual military. But yeah, just a nice little site I built for extra play value. Alright, it's time to get onto the Falcon itself. One thing I would like to point out immediately is all the details here, like the UNSC, the mark here. These are all prints. There is not a single sticker in this set. You have no idea how happy that makes me. So let's start off going from tip to tail. First off, we got ourselves a nose-mounted machine gun, good range of motion, good molding on there as well. Got an opening cockpit. This is two pieces. Is actually you got the green housing, and then you got the plastic piece, and it just pops right in there on its own. Fortunately, mine isn't all that scuffed up, so that makes me very happy as well. Inside you got a couple of control sticks and a as I said, printed control panel. That's what it looks like. Certainly looks good. Alright, and of course you gotta have your seat. You see there is a little slot there in the back. So let me put this down real quick. So you can take one of your figures. They use Cat in the picture, so we'll use her, and you'll see there's a little spot back in her back as well. You will, for George, you will have to remove his backpack to be able to see that. But for that is why they have these. Basically, you just put one end and on the back of the figure. Maybe I shouldn't have used Cat. Of course, she's falling apart on me again. There we go. So yeah, you put one of them in the back of your character, and the other end goes in the back of the seat. Let me move the control sticks out of the way. You can get her legs in there. And there you go. Well, your character is secure in the vehicle. There you go. Move again. Control sticks are adjustable. I have a little trouble with this. Wait, hang on. There we go. Now she's in there. You can't exactly get the cockpit to completely close. That might just be with Cat. I don't know. This is actually the first time I've actually put one of the figures in the cockpit. But once you get in there, it looks good and does look good, with the exception of not being able to get the cockpit completely closed. As I said, the yellow marking here and the UNSC is fully printed. It is printed on there, no stickers. Same with the dots up here. Got some simple landing gear. These it's not really adjustable. Nice little addition of a little searchlight right there at the bottom. Same with here up on the wings. These two pieces I really like. Like these whole section right here. These are one. This is all one piece, one molded piece of piece. And again, they just look good. They just look good for the air intakes. Then you got, of course, you got your propellers. It doesn't take much, just a little twist, and those things will actually go for a while. And also, these, much like an Osprey, these are adjustable, both on the left and the right. You'll notice different the lights in each one. You got red on the left and green on the right. And it got some good storage space. Is in the back for more crew. You can actually fit the entire team in here. There are three. Of course, you got the cockpit. You got 3 seats inside, and then you got 2 seats on the side here, both with deployable machine guns. There is a variant in Halo Reach where the weapons are more of like cannons for like anti-vehicle work, but with this they went with dual machine guns. As you can see, they have a good range of motion, similar to the gun turret in the U-wing from Rogue One. Well, I have noticed it's that the main detachment doesn't want to move around all that much, but the one where the gun is attached does move quite a bit. It's got some good motion left and right, and a little bit up and down. Again, you got the same seats as in the cockpit. Just attach the pin to the back of the figure, then attach it to the seat, and you're good to go. As the back of the air intakes, well, technically the thrusters. These are actually brick built. I kind of wish there was there was a way you could make the inside orange, to be able to make it look like the engines are actually on it. But I'm good as is. We got a couple more printed pieces on the top. The back landing gear is 2 pieces attached in there. I think it's just with these 2x4 plates, but they're in there. They're in there securely. They're not gonna move. A good build on the tail, and what's on the back. You've got a Falcon, and on there, along with I believe that is the vehicle number IHV23. Actually, you can actually see 23 in the back of the cockpit as well. So beautiful build. I mean, I don't really know how long it would take to build this thing non-stop. I will be the first to admit one of the downsides that Mega has when compared to Lego is that their pieces are more uncomfortable to put together. They are a bit rougher. But again, beautiful build. Very much enjoyed it. And just for a sense of scale, here is the Falcon next to the 2018 X-Wing. As you can see, they are basically the same. They are basically the same size, basically the same footprint. So this thing won't. So if you got limited space, this won't take up too much room. So with that out of the way, let's move on to my final thoughts and opinions. So, silly me forgot to mention that, as usual, there is quite a few extra pieces left over once you finish the build. I think the most prominent would be, of course, those pins that you use to attach your figures to the Falcon, but then you also got a few extra the red and yellow lights. It's and some one by two pieces. So, with that out of the way, let's get on to my final thoughts and opinions. Well, if you guys can't tell, I love this thing. This is, like I said, I'm a big fan of Halo Reach, and if you guys are a big fan of Halo Reach, this is certainly the mega Halo set for you. This, of course, the Falcon only shows up in Reach, along with all the other characters. Whereas it is a good build, a fun build. I'm not sure if I really really made it clear, but the reason I don't really know how long it takes to build this thing is because, like I said, the pieces are rougher, so they're harder on your fingers. So I ended up taking up quite a few breaks in between building this thing. But I'd say if you did it nonstop, I don't know, it's a good 2, maybe 3 hour build. But again, this thing is beautiful. No stickers. That's a big plus for me. All the figures look fantastic. There are a few times where they will fall apart, and you may have you noticed with my review of Kat and getting her into the cockpit. But other than that, this thing is perfect. This is certainly, if you can get it at the $70 retail price, it's certainly worth the money. Like for the X-Wing, that thing was $10 more, and you only got a total of 4 figures, and you didn't get any of the extras. And most of the details on that were stickers, not printed. And again, for $10 less, you get a total of 6 figures. Here's a good vehicle, basically the same size, a few extras, and again, no stickers, all prints. This is a wonderful set. The one downside is that, well, when this thing did come out on August 28th, it sold out within a few hours. So again, the hard part is actually being able to get this at a decent price, because like I said, scalpers will sell this thing for basically an arm and a leg compared to retail price. Like, the cheapest you're looking at is like $120, $130. But again, if you can get a hold of this set, I would certainly recommend it. This is fantastic. I love this thing, and I hope possibly that maybe the mega community can get Mattel to make more, because this thing is fantastic, and I'd love to get my hands on another one. And I'm sure there are also quite a few people who wanted to be able to get a hold of it but weren't, because again, this thing sold out within a few hours. So here's hoping. And one more note before I close this out. I know I mentioned this quite a few times, that this set includes the entirety of Noble Team, and I want to thank Mega and Mattel for doing that, because they obviously, they're the guys making this set. They can decide what figures to come with this. And I can practically guarantee you, if Lego made this set, they would not have put all 6 figures in one set. Because they probably would have pulled what they did with the Rogue One sets, and maybe have done a full Halo Reach style wave, which, to be honest, does sound pretty cool. Like, I can think of 3 sets off the top of my head I'd want to see. That would be the Saber, the Wraith Tank, and a Revenant. I'll see if I can get some images up for those vehicles for those of you who don't know about Halo lore, don't know what those vehicles look like. But they absolutely would have spread out all 6 figures into multiple sets, like they did with the Rogue One figures. Like, you had Jyn and Cassian in the U-Wing, you had K2 and Bodhi in Krennic's shuttle, you had Baze with the AT-ST, and Chirrut with the Imperial hover tank. So I could absolutely see Lego doing the exact same thing with Noble Team if they made Halo sets. But Mattel knew that the fans wanted the entire Noble team in this set, and they delivered. So thank you, Mattel and Mega Constructs, for basically just being awesome and giving the fans exactly what they wanted. So that'll do it for this review. I hope you guys have enjoyed it and have given you guys ideas on whether you want to get this set or not. If you did, you guys know what to do. You can check out some more of my content, including all of my Halo set reviews on the end screen in just a few seconds. And I'll see you all in the next video. Later, everybody!